They turned to music. I told some of you I was traveling this weekend, and while we were in the car, we heard Fleetwood Mac's song, Don't Stop. And on the station, my wife goes, oh, I love this song. And I said, yeah, I did too, until Hillary Clinton used it as like her theme song. And I'm like, I don't hear this song now, because it's just, yeah. I hate when politicians take rock songs to try and to let people know that we're cool. Hey, I'm cool. I listen to Fleetwood Mac. And I'm like, why? Because you're trying to, I hate that. And some people get upset. Like, I think Tom Petty, before he passed away, some politician somewhere was using his song, and Tom got his lawyer, called the guy up. You use that again, you're going to court, dude. That's my music. You got to ask permission. You got to pay. If you're going to think you're going to ride my music to Congress or something, no, that ain't happening. So it's always really political. Okay. By Wednesday, you guys should have read the first, or should please read the first 5 chapters. Let me make sure it's, yeah. So if you haven't read, yeah, you need to read the whole first unit, which is up to page 41. And what we're going to do on Wednesday, we're going to listen to Benjamin Britten's The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra. Because now that we've got a lot of this content as far as, rhythms and melodies and harmonies and dynamics and tempo, these terms that you need to be familiar with when you listen to music, now we're going to listen to a lot of different instruments. How many of you have ever seen a full orchestra in concert? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Glad for you. I call the Charlotte Symphony every year and say, hey, can you come out to Polkton and play in my class? They said no. I said, come on, man. It's great out here. We'll feed you lunch. We got vending machines. Great. No? No. They said no. Oh well. So we need to know the instruments. How many of you know what a bassoon is, for example? Okay? How would you know that? Why would you know a bassoon? Did you play it?
No, I'm watching it. It's great.
Okay. Great instrument. They cost like $40,000 now. Musical instruments are so expensive now that I worry that in another generation or two, there might not be. The only people that are going to play music in the future that play those instruments are just kids of really, really rich people, which is the wrong people that should play. I want, people that come from poorer circumstances to make better musicians because they have more to gain from it. I think. That's a personal opinion. I'm one of those guys, man. I didn't come from anything. No, I did. I lived on a block that there were 8 guys that played drums on my block. I've always had the worst gear. Always. My first drum set cost $49. Guy next door to me had a full set of swinglets. It cost $500. And that was in 1964. $500 in 1964, you could buy a car for that much. So music is really changing. Okay. Final words. Any questions from anyone? Yes. When is the first form due? Form. No, we're not doing any form moves. Yeah. You have to. All of those all that stuff is from the online class. See, this class is set up by a guy who lives in Pennsylvania. And he's a good guy, never met him, he never comes here. And so he has a lot of control on how things are done. But I tend to change it all that. So the form here is you talking to us. The form is John, making sure that if I wrote it in the syllabus, that it better happen. So you keep doing that, John. Make sure I'm doing it right. All right, any other questions? I'm glad you're here. One thing that I can assure you is that every class we're going to amp things up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Today was sort of like the Gregorian chant class, and this is probably the least interesting class of the semester. So I apologize for today's not very exciting, but Wednesday will be better. I pretty much guarantee it. Okay? Any other words? Any other thoughts? Cool. Till then, everybody be careful, be safe. All right? Thanks. Make sure if you ever have any questions, just email me. Any thoughts? Any comments? Thanks for coming. Yes, stay out of jail. Yes.